Lichenvale is a first-person melee combat horror title, which feels much like a hyperactive Kingsfield. We play as a woman who's haunted by terrifying, violent dreams of intense high-speed action, wherein she must battle hordes of brutal skeletons and werewolves to seemingly no sensible goal. The atmosphere is thick, the levels suitably varied, and also the skeletons are really good at kicking her butt. I won't mince words, Lichenvale is a challenging experience. The mechanics are fairly simple, and the design's goal is obvious. You use your light attack, heavy attack, dash, and unlockable spells to dart around the droves of ravenous undead enemies, smiting them with precision and building up your score multiplier in pursuit of a perfect victory. The idea is to find a state of flow, where you're so in tune with the game design that your every battle is flawless, free-form poetry. As you can see by my gameplay, I did not achieve this heightened flow. There are a few reasons for this. Chiefly, I'm not great at FPS action games. I've played a few, and they're interesting, but I excel mostly in third-person titles, so I have a lack of experience. But secondly, and perhaps more importantly, Lichenvale didn't give me much incentive to actually do better. Sure, my score multiplier kept getting reset, and I kept dying, but there's no real consequence to that. After failure, the player simply respawns where they were, with all the enemies still killed, and no progress lost. This means it's quite possible to just cheese every encounter, boss fights notwithstanding. I would much prefer a game which forces me back to checkpoints, because, well, then I'd actually have to learn the enemy patterns and successfully navigate each challenge. It's a shame too, because from what little I can see, this is a well-made experience. The incredibly distinctive locations all harbor equally memorable arenas, fun platforming challenges, cleverly hidden collectibles, and creative boss battles. There's solid stuff in here, and in the rare instances I did click with the game, it was lovely. Regrettably though, there is yet more to complain about, this time on the technical side of things. Lichenvale runs at an uncapped frame rate by default, which was both nauseating and dangerous to my computer's health. There are also some issues with the level geometry which create holes in the scenery, and most critically, the enemies can spawn camp you. It's possible to resurrect right in a pile of them, and doing so can softlock the game, forcing you to restart the stage. Ouch.